Alright guys, this is a video that I just wanted to do for a viewer of my channel who asked me a question, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and make a video on this. I might have talked about this before, but I can't remember. 720 some videos, I can't remember. So I figured rather than type things out, I'm just going to do a video and I'm going to show him exactly what's going on. So his question to me was, how come when I take a fully loaded 15 round magazine, put it into my Glock 19, and then when I rack the slide for the first time with this fully loaded magazine inserted, why is the slide hard to rack on that? So, let me first start off by telling you this is perfectly normal, and I'm going to give you the explanation as to why this happens. This is pretty much a thing in all handguns. It might be a little bit more prevalent in some over others. This is 100% normal. There's nothing wrong with your gun. So, I got 15 plus 1 here, you know, just so you know. So this is a fully loaded 15 round magazine. So basically he was putting in a 15 round magazine, locking it in, and when he had racked the slide, he felt that little bit of resistance there. I'm kind of exaggerating, guys, just to let you know where I felt the resistance. And now let me clear this gun out, and I will show you why that is and why it's so normal. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is go ahead and break down the Glock. Do is check. Okay, even got a flashlight and everything. Okay, so right here, this is called the loading bar. It's under your slide. And let me stand up here. I'm going to give you a close-up and really show you what the deal is here. I need 3 arms right now, guys. Okay. This is your loading bar. See how it's at a certain height here, and then it ramps up right here? This bar right here. This is the loading bar. Well, what's that loading bar's purpose? Well, I'm fixing to show you. Okay, here we go. Now, when you insert a magazine into here, and you press it in and lock it. Okay, a magazine, when you fully load a magazine, there's not much leeway, okay? It's really tight right here. Like when you first start loading the magazine, it's really loose. The spring's really soft. And then as you load the magazine, you find till you get to the last one, then it's really a lot of pressure here. There's not much room in here. They take advantage of all the space in this magazine, okay? So there's barely any room to push right there. Well, when you put this into the gun, when it locks in, the loading bar is already pushing down on that top round, okay? That's why it's kind of hard to lock in a fresh magazine too into a Glock, because a freshly loaded or a fully loaded magazine, when you lock it into the Glock, it seats up against the loading bar right here, and that presses down even further on your top round, okay? Now, when you chamber a round, the loading bar comes back, and this ramp further pushes the round down into the magazine, and then when it surpasses the round, the loading bar drops down to the back rim of the casing, and as the slide comes forward, it forces the round out and forward into the chamber. This is your loading bar. This right here is what pushes the next round into the chamber. It pushes it up, the lip is caught in the extractor, and it goes into the chamber. So you're already sitting this, locking a fully loaded mag in with the loading bar, already pressing down into the magazine, okay? It's already tight. Then when you rack the slide, this ramp right here further pushes the round down. This is where the resistance comes, okay? Because if I take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now look, I put that up against the loading bar, and all day, I push it all day. There's no resistance there, right? All day. That's because there's a lot less pressure on the spring. The magazine's not tight. But that's what's happening. It's sitting up against the loading bar is pushing down, and this ramp, as you pull back, now pushes the round down further. And then when it surpasses the round pops back up, back here, and that loading bar scoots it right out and into the chamber. Well, I hope this helped. Man, that's hard to holding the flashlight with my chin and doing this, but you know what? I want to give the best information possible, and if I don't know something, I'll be the first one to tell you I don't know it. But on that, I know what that is. So I hope this very much answered your question. Any other question, guys, if I can answer them, I will. Also, let's make this a two-parter, where if you have a fully loaded magazine, and you're going to tell me, man, it's really hard when I seat that magazine, fully loaded magazine into my gun. Remember, the same principle applies. You're taking a fully pressurized magazine that's fully loaded with no room left, and you're pushing it into a loading bar, causing it to even further push the rounds in. And that is why your magazine is hard to seat into the gun when it's fully loaded. And also the resistance of the ramp when you rack the slide to push that round into the chamber. When as it comes back, it further presses down the rounds. That's why it's harder to rack the slide of a fully loaded Glock magazine. So guys, I hope this helped. Hey, I want everybody to have a great weekend. I just happen to have this sitting here. These are awesome. I use this for cold drinks, cold water. It's called the Contigo, and you can tip it upside down, throw it around, whatever you want, nothing will come out. And then when you push the button, it opens this little divot here, and it allows liquid to come out. I got it full of water. Okay, these are the two air holes back here. But if that's not depressed, you can do whatever you want, nothing will come out. I'm telling you, if you're at a job or you're somewhere where you just in your house, whatever, where you want to keep cold water close by, grab one of those Contigos. All right, guys, until next time, have a great weekend. H4T!